It could not be a more beautiful day for a race, Rick and Jeff. I wish you guys were out here to experience this as well. The atmosphere is great. So many fans came out to see these beautiful GT3 spec cars.
Good job on pit lane for Shea Adam.
All right, one of our great partners here in Pirelli World Challenge, of course, the folks at Replay XD AE, always evolving. Let's find out what they've got going on this weekend here at the Long Beach Grand Prix.
He does. Broke the wastegate on that Cadillac in that morning practice session, which led into qualifying. Typical Pratt Miller Cadillac racing style. Going to change the motor just to be safe. They did that overnight. He's starting on the grid. He's going to be the one to watch starting 23rd.
Kyle Marcelli and the DeVilbiss Audi coming to green, and we are underway on the streets of Long Beach.
Nice clean start for your front row there. Parent on the outside of Johnny O'Connell through Shoreline, but that'll give him the inside down into turn number 1.
So GTA contender Frankie Montecalvo, the 66 car on the move. There's Johnny O'Connell. The opening few feet of this race from our onboard views, our Replay XD onboards, our Kia onboards here. Johnny O'Connell had the drop on Parent as they headed into one. There was a little beating and banging there.
I would say ecstatic, Rick. He has never qualified better than third. This is matching his best performance, but Colin Thompson is used to winning. He won 13 out of 18 possible GT Cup races last year, including this very event. So he knows the way to the podium, and now he's just trying to do it in one class higher.
Is a very hard penalty to come back from because it'll take you almost a minute at pit road speed. This is an extremely long pit road. Fuentes in the 07 car, and trouble for Bill Sweedler making his first career start in Pirelli World Challenge. Alvaro Parent, as Patrick Long in the 31 goes by him heading to turn number 1, and we'll see Parent try to use that inside line to retake the lead, which he was able to do. Cutter stuffed it into the tire barrier, or he wrapped one of the banners around the nose of that Nissan Nismo 05 car.
They'll try to see if he can get that car restarted, refired. Just got into one a little too hot. Could not make the turn and just straight into the wall.
It is the Stop Tech braking zone we talked about earlier, and occasionally you just you're too fast for the brakes.
Yeah, I mean, he dove down trying to get that pass done.
We will go full course caution. Heitcutter, who has done a terrific job in that 05 car, graduate of the Nissan GT Academy. Unbelievable way to get into this sport. And didn't get to qualify, take a qualifying time with the 8 car, but Cooper, young gun, new in that car this season, showing you the talent.
The Pirelli World Challenge on CBS Sports Network is being brought to you by AFE Power. Advanced engineering, proven performance.
Nothing compares to driving flat out. Brutal power that pins you back in the seats. Downshifting through the corners. And a dialed suspension. It gives you total control. AFE Power. More power, more grip. Visit afepower.com.
Green flag is back in the air. We're past halfway. Alvaro Parent and the other K-Pax McLaren, the 9 car, leads him to green. They go 3 wide. Marcelli takes a look to the inside. Thompson dives to the outside to give the rest of the field some running room. Still at speed, though, down the front straightaway. Second spot now Parent because Johnny O'Connell passes on the outside.
But Marcelli and that DeVilbiss Audi, this is the older chassis Audi from last year. There is a new generation car.
Got the lead headed down into turn 1. Remember, on the initial start of the race, Johnny got forced into the tires. Here he is on the outside, though, getting by Parent and closing the door going into 1. Caution would certainly give Cooper a shot at Patrick Long. In the 87, the Bentley, he had to lock up the brakes and kind of stop behind Cooper, so he gave up a lot of spots as well. Johnny O heading to the hairpin. He'll be coming around the final corner and heading to the checkered flag.
Yeah, not a better feeling than leaving the last corner, leading a race to the checkered flag. I'm sure he's a happy camper right now.
Parent, who was so overjoyed to take the pole here, will have to settle for second. O'Connell is your winner. Parent in second.